Silvio Berlusconi, a name that has marked Italy's history for over 3 decades. A man capable of climbing to the heights of power, transforming the country in his image, but at the same time shaken by scandals that have left indelible marks. Born in 1936 in Milan, Berlusconi grew up in a modest family but with high ambitions. After studying law and working in the construction sector, he founded Mediaset in 1978, a television empire that would allow him to reach millions of Italians, influencing not only politics, but also the country's culture. His political ascent began in 1994 when, in a context of economic crisis and political instability, Berlusconi founded Forza Italia, a party that represented a novelty in the Italian political landscape. With a direct and populist message, he managed to capture voters' attention and win the elections, becoming the president of the council. Berlusconi's political success is tied to a mix of charisma, media control, and promises of economic growth. But his government was also marked by deep divisions and criticism. Among his main achievements, we can note tax cuts, large infrastructure projects, and efforts to strengthen Italy in Europe, but his actions are not without controversy. Behind these promises lie unresolved issues, such as the rising public debt and the economic difficulties that millions of Italians have faced. Berlusconi skillfully transformed his image from businessman to politician, but his career has been fraught with scandals. He has been involved in a long series of trials for corruption, tax fraud, and sex scandals, the most notorious of which is the Ruby case, which unleashed a media storm worldwide, highlighting the dark side of his political empire. His management of power has been characterized by a strong alliance with the media, which he skillfully used to manipulate public opinion and ensure his support. His governments contributed to the polarization of Italy, a country divided between those who idolized him and those who considered him responsible for undermining democratic institutions and fostering a culture of clientelism and conflict of interest. But the question many ask is, what have been the consequences of Berlusconism for Italy? On one hand, Berlusconi advanced an era of liberalizations and economic modernization. On the other, his figure contributed to the emergence of a political culture based on personalism, where private interests intertwine with public ones. Today, looking back, we face a complex reality. Silvio Berlusconi undoubtedly marked an era, but at what cost for Italy? A country that, after him, still grapples with the consequences of decades of political and economic instability. Despite his entrepreneurial and political successes, many wonder whether Berlusconi's legacy is genuinely positive. His career is filled with highs and lows, but what remains is an indelible imprint on the Italian political landscape. His leadership style, characterized by strong narcissism and media manipulation, has influenced generations of politicians, creating a model that has inspired both followers and opponents. The effects of Berlusconism reflect not only in institutions but also in Italian society, where trust in politicians is at an all-time low. Berlusconi has demonstrated that a leader can excel in communication and political marketing, but he has also highlighted the consequences of a politics centered on image rather than content. Furthermore, the alliance between media and politics that characterized his government has raised ethical and legal questions that persist today. Over the years, Berlusconi faced much criticism, but also notable resilience, always bouncing back despite legal and political challenges. His figure remains polarizing. On one hand, a symbol of success and innovation. On the other, a representative of an era of scandals and corruption. His actions have had a lasting impact on the Italian political system, where the boundaries between business and politics have become increasingly blurred. Finally, we must ask ourselves, what does the story of Silvio Berlusconi teach us? The answer may lie in reflecting on how we manage power and influence in a democratic system. Berlusconi certainly marked an era, but he also left behind crucial questions about the future of Italian politics. Scandals, successes, and controversies. Silvio Berlusconi will remain one of the most divisive figures in Italian history. The man who built an empire but also contributed to its destruction. It is time to critically examine his legacy and consider the lessons we can learn from a complex and tumultuous era. Italy still needs to confront the challenges that Berlusconi has raised and find a new path toward a future where politics can finally return to serving the citizens rather than a privileged few. Now I will let you continue the video with some famous clips of Silvio Berlusconi that illustrate what kind of controversial figure he is. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like.
Complimenti, siete così bravi che mi viene voglia di invitarvi al Bunga Bunga. Complimenti e grazie. Sì, sei abbastanza carino, potresti andare. Tanti saluti da un signore che si chiama, aspetta, era uno abbronzato, Barack Obama. Da sempre io conduco una attività ininterrotta di lavoro e se qualche volta mi succede di guardare in faccia una bella ragazza, meglio essere appassionati delle belle ragazze che gay. Quindi credo che...
Siamo la gente che ama e che crede, che vuol trasformare il sogno in realtà. Presidente, siamo con te, meno male che Silvio c'è. Siamo la gente che mai non si arrende, che tende la mano, forza si dà, Presidente siamo con te, meno male che sì.